Hello Gemini, welcome to my channel. Tonight we are going to do a quick general reading for the sign of Gemini. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. If you've come across this video, then I feel that there is some message that may resonate. But if it doesn't, it just wasn't meant for you. So for your overall energy, we get the Seven of Swords. In your recent past, there has been a deceptive energy. The Seven of Swords talks about somebody that has taken something from you, whether that be physically, it could be your possessions. There's a sense of stealing, but there's also a sense of a sly and cunning energy here, and there's a message of getting away with something. And I feel like right now, a lot of you, the tower has fallen. And there's been a shake-up of some sort. For some of you, it's come in like lightning. It's, and also for the other person, I feel like the message I'm getting is that you're seeing the truth for what it is. And you've had to take a step back and take a break from the situation to really listen to your inner thoughts and your intuition. And I feel like for some of you, I feel like, I'm getting a couple of messages here, but I feel like this past person, there is a high, like I said, a high sense of deception here, and someone was getting away with something. Take that however that resonates. Now with the tower, this shake-up, it's come very unexpected, and I feel like not just for yourself, but also for the other person involved. Now, this could have to do with a relationship, a situationship, a colleague, somebody that is very close to you that I feel you had some sort of emotional connection here. Now, with that tower card, like I said, there's been a shake-up. There's been, everything has come crashing down. But I feel like a lot of you have had to go in order to get the answers that you're seeking from the universe. And you're getting here the Six of Pentacles in reverse to the Tower, which is basically, there's no, in reverse, there's no give or take here. And I feel like for a lot of you, this relationship, this situationship, whatever this relationship was, it was a very one-sided situation. And I feel like a lot of you were the ones that were putting in all the energy, and it's like if you didn't contact this person, then you wouldn't hear from them. And I feel like, there was a sense of power and control. This person wanted to be in the power. This person held back their thoughts and their feelings, their true intentions here, because like I said, they wanted a sense of control here. And I feel like this person really struggles with opening up and being vulnerable. They struggle with having that emotional intimacy here. And that Knight of Swords, I feel like in the past, for some of you, I feel like this already happened. And for some of you, this person in the past came rushing in. But, you told this person in the past that you didn't want to get hurt. You told them that, them coming and going, this push-pull energy is not good enough. It's not consistent enough. And you know what you bring to the table. And for a lot of you Geminis, you've actually realized that you're seeing the truth for what it is. And I feel like a lot of you, for some of you, right now there is blocked communication with the Temperance card, and there's a sense of a pause, and I feel like, for a lot of you, this could be blocked communication. Also, if you're on social media, you may notice that, they'll go a few days here and there, they'll look at your story or posts, but they won't like anything or comment, and it's a bit of a narcissistic energy, and like I said, this imbalance of power and control. This person, they're trying to make you think that they've moved on, but they haven't. And they're trying to make you think that they don't care. That's why they'll go a few days, they won't look at your story, then they'll come back and they'll start looking at it. That's what I'm getting for some of you. And like I said, this person struggled with opening up with Four of Pentacles. This person, it's often seen as someone that's stingy, not just with their money. This person is quite wealthy. They're very established. But it's like this person, like I said, they know that there's a wall between you. And I feel like this person knows what they've done wrong. And they're trying to use this victim mentality and making you out to be the crazy one, when really, you've actually seen the truth for what it is. And it's quite a toxic situation. And I feel like this person came into your life to actually teach you a lesson and to show you that, you know what, I know my sense of self-worth, and you know what you bring to the table, and all you wanted was honesty, but this person just continuously had their backs up. It's constantly building this wall between you, and I feel like you just felt no matter how hard you tried, you couldn't communicate. So a lot of you have decided to create distance and silence and to withdraw yourself from this energy. And there's a sense of healing with the Temperance card and focusing on your self-worth, but there is a pause here. But I feel like this person, like I said, they're trying to show you that they don't care. But I feel like in the next 6 months, there is a sense of victory here with the Seven of Wands. And I feel like, for some of you, there is a chance of this person coming back. But there is a lot of issues that you need to address. And with that Devil card, this person could have addiction issues, whether that be sex, drugs, or rock and roll. They could also have infidelity issues. There is a chance of third-party situations, but for most of you, I feel like, what I feel like, this person was really, they struggle with opening up because I feel like they have a lot of trauma, and I feel like, this could be from past relationships, but deep-seated trauma from when they were a child. This could come from family abuse, and I feel like for some of them, they haven't learnt to actually go within and heal the situation, but instead they can become quite codependent, and they tend to exert this sense of fear and this avoidant push-pull behavior with that Devil card. And I feel like, this person, like I said, it's like when you finally realize that, you know what, I know my sense of self-worth, I know what I bring to the table. This person, you're not crazy, Gemini, but you're realizing that, this person is very dishonest here. There's a lot of deceit. There's a lot of lies. There's something here. And I feel like it's all going to come to light. And I feel like there's a sense of like the Ten of Cups here and the Knight of Pentacles. This person is going to come in. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Taurus, or Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You could also be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, a Capricorn here. I'm getting strong earth energy. But I feel like, with that Knight of Pentacles, this person could be older than you, maybe 5 to 10 years. For some of you, and I feel like this person is quite dark olive in skin for some of you, and I feel like this person with the Knight of Pentacles, they know that you are their happy ever after, and they're very stubborn here, and I feel like this person wants to come forward, but the problem is it's like you can't keep waiting around, and I feel like you've waited around and it's like a sense of stuck energy here. And I feel like this person is going to come in, but they're moving very slow, very calculated. But I feel like when you finally realize, which you are realizing, that you love yourself more, and you're putting your own self-worth first, and you've taken back your energy. And I feel like this person right now is having a really hard time, and they keep, by them pulling away, by them being avoidant in the situation, it's only causing them more grief, and it's only prolonging the healing process for them. And I also feel like, this person's waiting for you to reach out, but it's like as soon as you give up and you walk away, I feel like this person is going to come in with an offer here in the future. But I feel like for some of you, I'm getting it's too late. Like a lot of you, like I said, are focusing on your healing, and they are going to come in with an offer, and they do want happiness with you. There is a sense of taking the relationship to the next level with that 10 of Cups. There is the children in the background. They might have 2 children for some of you, and they might see you as, being a motherly figure with their children, or also having a child of your own. But I feel like, for some of you, for some of you, you may take this person back, but for others of you, you are deciding to walk away with the 6 of Swords and the 4 of Swords. You want to move away into calmer waters. You could be moving a state, a town, somewhere around water, quite literally. And I feel like, this person is going to really have a hard time letting go. But with that 4 of Swords, this person, they're laying under a church window. And what this signifies is, for some of you, I really feel strongly you have been single for a very, very long time. And in regards to, having a proper serious relationship, and you've realized that, what, I've been alone for so many years. I've been alone before, I can do it again. And you're realizing that you actually feel better being alone. You feel more alone being with that person than actually being happy alone yourself without having them in your life. And I feel like a lot of you are realizing that, what, this energy is pulling me down and I don't actually need it. It's actually hindering me, and it's hindering my ascension here. Now, when you decide, for a lot of you, that to move on, there is a brand new love that is coming in here with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands and Cupid's arrow with the 8 of Wands here. And I feel like I said, there is a sense of a brand new connection with that Ace. It can mean the birth of a new baby, fertility, the birth of a new idea, but I feel like this is strongly related to Cupid's arrow. Messages of love here with the 8 of Wands, text messages, online, social media. And I feel like for some of you, it's when you finally close that door, this person is going to come in within the next 6 months. That is what I'm getting. Now, for some of you, there is a chance of reconciliation with the Ace of Cups after you move on. After you've done the healing, I feel like this person from the past will still try and make an offer, but they will want to take it slow. And I feel like this person will be a choice. But there is definitely 2 here. There's 2 knights. There's actually 3 knights. But for the most recent past, I feel like there was definitely 2. And they may have been, like I said, situationships, short term, but they carried the same lesson here. Now, for one of them, you may be really drawn to, more so than the other. And like I said, there is the chance of reconciliation with the Ace of Cups. You could be dealing with a Scorpio as well, or a Leo. But I feel like, for some of you, there is big changes coming in, and the Death card can mean like rebirth. Like I said, it can signify reconciliation with this combination, but for some of you, I feel like there is this other love, and it's going to bring you a lot of happiness with that Sun card and the Hanged Man. And I feel like for some of you, you may go within. You may take a step back to really analyze, like I said, with that 4 of Swords. You may take a step back to really decide, which way you're going to go forward, because I feel like Gemini, when you move on, there is going to be options that are coming in, and you're going to have to make a choice. And I feel like for some of you, you're thinking right now, you may have been in a really dark place, especially in the last few weeks, but I feel like you're now coming out of it. And like I said, you're seeing the deception, you're seeing the truth for what it is. And I feel like you're realizing now that by loving yourself and putting yourself first, that is when this other offer is going to come in. And I feel like, you're open to this, and you're expressing gratitude, and you're open to love, which you deserve. And you are divinely protected here, Gemini, with the Hanged Man. You're divinely protected here. Now, spirits, angels, and guides, please give me some more cards in relation to these offer coming in. Yes, see the Wheel of Fortune here. There's, like I said, somebody here from one of these options is going to come back around. They will want to repeat the cycle with that Wheel of Fortune card. Tell me more about this love situation, and especially the new relationship. Yeah, see, I'm getting for some of you, you're going to choose this new person, because I feel like when that one that you were really drawn to tries to come in, like I said, they want to offer you the 10 of Cups, but it's a very slow moving offer here. But this new person here will want to give you everything that you want and more and desire. This person could come from a wealthy family. The 10 of Cups, there's also a sense of inheritance or family business here. But I feel like, this person wants to give you the world. They're very grounded here. And they've got their finances in order, their stability. And I feel like you're really going to be attracted to this person because they've really done the inner work, emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually. And I feel like a lot of you, it's just going to come really unexpected here. But like I said, I feel like there is this shift that is coming, and you're going to be getting the answers that you need. So thank you for listening, and I will start to do more readings. I'm also going to do a special, 20 to 30 minute email reading, one question reading for $20. So if this is something that you would like, please comment and I will send you the details. Thank you.